know why Sandy lives in the underwater world? One day, to better carry out her plan of lurking on the seabed, Sandy invented a machine that could turn her into a fish. After the machine was activated, Sandy's lungs completely atrophied and gills grew on her neck. The experiment was a great success. SpongeBob quickly took her outside, but Sandy was too scared to breathe. Just as she was about to suffocate, Patrick suddenly appeared and patted her. Sandy realized she could really breathe underwater. SpongeBob excitedly took Sandy to experience underwater life, personally touching sea creatures. She could even mess with Squidward, and even use the fish's special restroom. Excited, she also wanted to experience being electrocuted by jellyfish, but the jellyfish were terrified by her and handed over all their savings. While they were having fun, SpongeBob suddenly got a mouthful of fur. That's when he noticed Sandy was starting to shed hair and grow scales. Thrilled, Sandy wanted to test if she could swim. She quickly jumped into the sea, and soon her body floated to the surface. This almost scared SpongeBob to death. Luckily, it was just Sandy's fur. Sandy had completely turned into a fish with only scales all over her body. Soon she felt hungry again. As SpongeBob was about to take her to get some food, they happened to pass by a bunch of fish hooks. Sandy seemed to be enchanted by the bait on the hooks. She bit into one and was caught by a fisherman, but the fisherman was terrified by what he'd reeled in and threw Sandy back into the sea in fright. But before Sandy could react, her tail started to change. She turned into a shark. Hungry Sandy rushed to the pineapple house to eat Gary the snail. Fortunately, Gary escaped in time by abandoning his shell. At that moment, SpongeBob remembered there was an antidote in Sandy's treehouse. He set a trap and caught Sandy in a cage. After struggling to get Sandy back to the treehouse, SpongeBob poured the antidote into the bathtub, but the next second, Sandy turned into a robot.